we're here at the Tower of London. That is the tower that started it all back in 1078. It has grown since then. Great place to visit and a wonderful home for us this week. As we bring you the early show live from London, it is a rather busy week for everyone in London, especially for Kate Middleton, as you can imagine. And this morning, new pictures of the bride. Here we go on the cover of the Daily Mirror and in just about every other paper, and there are a lot of them here in the UK in the morning. This is a close-up of her, but in the car with her was her sister Pippa, doing their last-minute errands. And even perhaps, obviously, the officials at Westminster Abbey last night, they began transforming the Abbey into just a spectacular, lush English garden. And here with all those details, CBS News Royal contributor Victoria Arbiter. Good morning. So pictures of Kate looking fairly relaxed when there's a photographer shooting you as you're trying to drive down the road.
Apparently there were a whole slew of paparazzi outside her house yesterday, and she looked very relaxed, which is great to see. Pippa and Kate were down in Bucklebury spending time with her family. They went to Newbury for facials, and William also rolled into Bucklebury yesterday. I think for all of them, it's nice to escape London and have a little bit of a respite, some country air before the madness of the next couple of days. Also, it's going to be the last time they get to spend some quality time with Kate's family for a while. They'll have the wedding, 2-week honeymoon, and then they'll be expected back at Anglesey almost immediately for William to be back at work. So it was a nice chance to have some quality time all together.
And the royal duties will kick in for the newly minted princess, or whatever her title may be. There was also some new pictures of Kate, but we saw some new video of William. It was from 2008, but just recently released.
It was fantastic video of William. As the future head of the armed forces, he's had the opportunity to spend time with the Household Cavalry. He's currently serving with the Royal Air Force. This was his time with the Royal Navy back in 2008, as you mentioned. He loves his work. He loves the adventure that it brings, and he really loves learning about what everyone does. And clearly so much so that he's invited one of his colleagues from the Royal Navy, Lieutenant Jason Hannigan, to stand at the door of Westminster Abbey along with 2 other members of the armed forces to greet them when they leave the Abbey on the day.
What a wonderful honor for him. And I've also been reading about Harry. Everyone needs a little Harry in their life, he said to me during the break. Apparently the best man is going to take his brother out for one last night on the town Thursday night. Do you think Charles said to them, listen, you two, I don't want you bleary-eyed at the wedding. Let's take it easy.
Well, we've got a little mix-up on this last night. We have heard that Harry's mentioned taking William out on that night. There's also talk that Charles is going to have to join a dinner that Lady Elizabeth Anson, the Queen's cousin, is hosting for the European royals. And it's got a little eggy because Charles, as the future King of England, is technically supposed to be at that dinner. It would be polite, but at the same time, I think he wants to spend a last night with his boys. So it's one of the opportunities where he may choose family over duty, but I think Harry's going to make sure William has some fun first.
I think he will. Talk to us quickly, too, about you saw all the flowers and the trees being loaded into the Abbey last night.
It was thrilling to see all of it going on. It is going to be a quintessential English garden in there. We saw 28-foot trees going in. 8 20-foot trees going in. We saw azaleas, lilacs, blossoms. It's just going to be absolutely breathtaking, and all of it's come from the royal estate.
Well, it's just going to be gorgeous. Probably like a lot of these flowers here, greens and whites. So glad you were there to see them being loaded in. Victoria, we'll check in with you again soon.